Welcome back to Midday. We are with Roxana Ferguson from Travelwise for our travel deals this week. Thanks for being here, Roxana.
It's nice to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. We've
like
missed
forever.
you. Where have you been?
Italy.
Italy. And how was that?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was great.
Did you take a huge group this time?
Not a huge group, 25 of us.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So, small group
And
compared to the 85 the week before.
Yeah. And where did you go to various areas of Italy?
We did 4 days on the Ligurian coast, which is sort of up by Cinque Terre, north of Livorno and Pisa. And then 2 weeks in Tuscany.
Oh, wow.
And then 3 nights in Rome at the end.
2 weeks in Tuscany.
Yes.
How was that?
We'll talk all about that one day.
Yeah.
We'll have to. It was great.
I know
we
we
did
keep
cooking
saying
classes, and we cycled.
Oh, I would love to do a cooking class in Tuscany. That would be amazing.
Did. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Okay, well, we're going to talk more about that one of these days when we have a Roxana Ferguson travel experience show.
Exactly.
Yeah. Before we get into the travel deals this week, which are great, let's talk a little bit about some of the events you have coming up. You've got travel talks coming up on two separate days.
We do. So we've got quite a few groups in the works, but besides that, people always want to know about different things that aren't so normal.
Okay.
So on November 14th, we are having an Africa talk. So we're going to talk about going to see the gorillas in Rwanda, Uganda.
Neat.
We're going to talk about safaris. We're going to talk about South Africa and how that's different than, say, Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana. So that's on Wednesday, the 14th. And then the following Wednesday, my dear friend Pat Rochot is coming back to talk about active travel. So I've done quite a few bike and barges and sort of active travel groups. And so he's going to come and talk about a few different ideas that we have for upcoming groups and just individual travel as well. Not that, every person's going to always want to do a group, right? So the 14th and the 21st, both at 7 p.m., both in the basement of the Colombo Hall.
Okay.
But of course, we'd love to know how many people are coming. So please RSVP with the office and let us know if you want to come to one or the other or both. But they're very informative, very entertaining.
Yeah.
And so we'd love for everybody to join us.
Even if you weren't sure, if it's something new for you, it's a good way to get that information before you make a decision.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And these guys are a wealth of knowledge. This is all they do. So it's fantastic.
Okay, so November 14th, November 21st at 7 p.m. at the Colombo Hall or the basement of the Colombo Hall. So make sure you get a hold of Travelwise. Let's get into our deals. We're on the beach, so we're going to... Wait, I got to go like this. We're on the beach. We're on this side. We're on the beach. So let's start with this Puerto Vallarta. Take your pick.
So these are all 4-star all-inclusives in Riviera Nayarit, which is north of Puerto Vallarta, kind of up in the Bucerias area. January 4th, 1 week from Vancouver, $1,275.
Wow.
But January 6th, for 13 nights, so one night shy of 2 weeks, $1,825. That's a heck of a great deal.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't want to go to Vancouver, for $1,465, you can go out of Kelowna January 13th for 1 week. So great Puerto Vallarta deals.
That's nice because you get to, like you say, it's your pick, your
Lots of
vacation,
options.
you decide.
You bet.
Cabo San Lucas, this is from Vancouver, right?
This is from Vancouver, and this is a brand new resort that's literally just opening up right now. So they've got, normally an adult-only resort will be $2,000 or more for a week. That's typically the deal. But always when a resort just opens, that's the best time to get their best price. So $1,595 for a week, December 1st or 8th. Yes, you have to get to Vancouver, but that is a heck of a great deal. A heck of a great deal. So I wish I could do that, but I'll be away.
Is that a 4-star, 5-star?
Well,
what are we looking at for?
They say they're a 5-star. I won't give them a 5-star till I see it, and just that they're opening, right? So I would give them a solid 4.5 because they've got all the amenities in place to be that.
Okay.
But 5-star, that you have to earn my 5-star.
I like that. You've got a list of what you check off, right? When
Customer
you go places.
service, you bet.
Okay, so we're moving off of the beach, so to speak, and going to Europe for a European cruise and stay.
I love this. I'm going to do this as a group in the next couple of years, but not this May. Air from Vancouver, May 29th. Air from Vancouver. You have an overnight in Amsterdam, and then you get on the ship. It's the Radiance of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean, and you're on there for 12 nights. You're doing Sweden, Estonia, Russia, Denmark, Finland, back to Amsterdam, and then you fly home. inside cabin I think was $31.66, but the outside cabin I put up there for $33.66, including the airfare and the transfers and taxes, or a balcony for $40.26.
So when you're going to all these places, Roxana, how much time do you get in each usually?
Well,
on
it's a cruise stop,
Yeah.
right? So you're in there for the day. The nice thing about going into Russia on a cruise like that is that you don't have to get a Russian visa, which is very difficult and time consuming to get if you take one of the cruise line's shore excursions. So that's always handy. But you get a taste of everything, right?
Yeah.
And for me, for Scandinavia, a taste is a great thing, because to spend 2 weeks in Scandinavia, like, you know, not on a ship where you'd be buying everything, that's a $10,000 trip.
It's so expensive.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think this is a great, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
Just not
well,
this
if you're
May.
going to do it, we're going to do
Exactly.
it. Just not this May, yeah.
Just not this May.
And the Cook Islands is our last one. This is interesting. You mentioned live like a local. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so you get your airfare from Vancouver, 12 nights in Rarotonga in a studio suite with daily continental breakfast, and then you have 3 excursions with locals.
Okay.
So you do a cross-island trek. And people think a trek that's like maybe crazy and really difficult. It really isn't. You don't have to go up a mountain. And then you have the Polynesian Cultural Center, which you're guided by a local, so they can tell you all about their island.
Okay.
And then the third one is a progressive dinner.
Oh,
And so
that
you-
would be neat.
Isn't I just love that
Yeah,
idea.
that's a really good idea.
So those are the 3 live like a local inclusions that you have all in that $26.99 price.
Fantastic. Well,
I
thank
think
you.
that's great.
That's a really cool one. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live like a local.
Live
Get
like a
some-
local.
Eat the local food.
Oh, and that's
And
great
more.
food.
Yes. All right. Thanks, Roxana. For
you.
more information, you can give Roxana a call at Travelwise. We're back after a break. Stay with us.